Oh, we are live. We are live. Oh, welcome to another pop-up episode of More Yard Sale, Not So Much Art. I am your host, Jarrod, the Yard Sale Artist. Welcome to my channel. I am here with my friend who is not Jeff. In fact, his name is Rick. Welcome back to the show, Rick.
Pop.
Pop.
How you doing, Jarrod? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm in a better mood than when I was about to start this. Rick and I have been chatting about all the most important things in the world before we started recording. And
to give you guys an idea, it was whether or not it's Rice Krispies or Captain Crunch.
Obviously, Captain Crunch is correct. I want to welcome Courtney Holland to the chat.
Hi, Courtney.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you too.
Courtney, while we're chatting, I got to know if you got your Sherlock Holmes audiobook in the mail. Let us know in the chat if you did, because I sent that out, I want to say, on Monday. And I see more people are wandering in to say, hey, we're going to be looking at some yard sale finds that I scored over this past weekend. It's going to be a bunch of bric-a-brac, potpourri, tchotchkes, put-arounds. I can't think of any more. Stuff. We're going to go into the stuff. So welcome to the show, everybody, and hop in the chat. Say, hey, we got the nicest people in the chat, and including Rick, who is not Jeff, and Courtney. So welcome in. Let's take a look at the first item that I picked up.
First one up.
What size shoe do you wear?
I wear size 12.5.
Really?
Really?
How tall are you?
I'm about 6 foot.
You got big feet.
I got big feet. Back in the day, I was the human-shaped L.
Oh, I guess so.
Nowadays, I guess wow. There's nothing I can say that's not going to be dirty.
Yeah, let's just talk about the roller skates.
Let's talk about the roller skates.
Yeah, these are roller derby roller skates. They seem pretty nice. I think they're too small for you. They're too small for me.
When is the last time you went roller skating?
Oof, man. Wow. I'm gonna have to say middle school.
5 months ago.
Oh my god! Well, maybe I should pack these up and send them to you. So
let me tell you.
Go ahead, tell me your story.
I was gonna say. My daughter, 9 years old, went on a nice little birthday thing and went to a roller skating rink that I've lived in this town all my life and I never knew that was there. It's kind of beneath a family center, community center.
Okay.
But we had the entire rink, so there's a bunch of kids, and then a lot of the adults were out there, and I'm getting out there and I'm just roller skating around, going, man. Big guy on small skates. Yeah. Watch out, kids. I got mass and inertia.
You're just a danger to yourself and others.
Oh, yeah.
So these are some roller derby roller skates. I tend to pick up roller skates whenever I'm yard sailing. I think I scored these at the Goodwill roll-up sale. They always sell pretty well.
Really?
People like skates, yeah.
Huh.
There's always people looking for skates. Always.
They just like rolling on.
I guess so. All right, let's see. I'll pull over another mystery box.
Mystery box?
Let's see what. Oh, do you need, and no, I didn't steal this, Rick. I got a car stereo. Got a car stereo. Looks like it's totally been stolen and ripped out of a car.
Hello, cop. We have a report of an unidentified man taking out a car stereo.
We got a car stereo that I purchased at a yard sale yesterday. This is a JVC KDSX 990. Nice little.
Exactly the one I'm missing.
Is that? Someone took this out of your car.
So. Okay, what is on that car stereo besides just the AM/FM? You got what do you got on there?
Okay, it says 200 watt. It's got it's got an MP3 input. Auxiliary cable. It's definitely designed to interact with a CD changer, because I don't see where you would put an actual CD in here, but it's got the CD changer button and all the CD functionality. So I was at a yard sale. I saw this at a very, very, very cheap price.
Okay.
I want to say like $3. And I looked it up on eBay to see if people were buying this brand, and they were, $20 to $30. I'm like, sure, I'll trade $3 for it.
All right. Good luck.
Not my greatest find, but
hey, that sounds good.
Oh, I like it.
Dad joke.
Dad jokes. All right, get excited.
Jokes.
Get excited. Get excited. I got all the pieces and parts, but I don't want to grab it all because I'll spill it everywhere. Xbox 360.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
I picked it up. It has 2 controllers, all its cables, 3 games. Project Gotham Racing 3, Tiger Woods 2010, and Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, hey, I see a connection. The car stereo and the Grand.
The Grand, yeah, I got you. All right. So Xbox 360, and I got it at the Goodwill.
Okay.
For $5.
The obvious question is,
ask it.
Does it work?
Yeah, it's what I said. I was like, for $5, I don't know. I was like, $5 is worth it to find out, right?
Not Courtney's with us. Courtney's with us. She's asking too, does it work?
And I thought 100% when I get this Xbox 360 home, I'm gonna plug it in. It's gonna have a red ring, and that's gonna be the end of it.
Or it's going to blow up your entire house. One of the two.
Hadn't thought of that, but all right, now I will. I did plug it in. I did test it, and it totally works.
Nice.
I was pretty thrilled about the $5 Xbox 360, 2 controllers, all the cables, 3 games.
How much does that version go for?
You can buy these on eBay for about $50 to $70.
Nice.
So,
nice.
I'm considering keeping this one and putting it out in my building out back. I just spent yesterday hard wiring that building. I dug a 200-foot trench to bury the cable from my house to the building. My hands hurt, by the way. And now that I'm hardwired out there.
Because of the trench. Because you dug the trench, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. All right. I know I wowed everybody last time with a 1964 G.I. Joe, and I have another 12-inch G.I. Joe. But he's from 1996.
So this is out of like a total drought of not getting any of these. Now you found two. Huh?
2. 12-inch Joe. He's a general of some kind. He's probably supposed to be modeled after a true historical general. I just haven't figured out which one yet. And that might be Eisenhower. I don't know. Because they did some actual general likenesses. So that's General whoever from the G.I. Joe 12-inch line. He's got all the little...
General rank.
That's right. He does. He's got 2 stars. 1 star.
You just call him General rank for now on.
Sure, General rank. So he's pretty cool.
Nice.
Got him in a little box. Don't again. 12-inch Joes aren't my wheelhouse, but I'll sell them.
No,
so there's that. Let's see. Let's get safe, my friend. Let's get safe. Probably should go.
Oh, I'm really worried about what you're going to show me. Oh,
motorcycle helmet. Motorcycle helmet that I got on the cheap. Completely got it to resell because I don't ride anymore. But I wish I had this helmet.
Yeah.
When I did ride, because not only is it fashionable, but check this out. All right, so you got the standard disc, right? This is my favorite function on it. Check it out. I don't know if you see it. Look at that. Those are little sunglasses that come down. So they're built-in sunglasses for when you're riding. How cool is that? I'd never seen that before. It's probably like common these days, but back when I was riding, I'd never seen that.
Now, the only other thing is to have the jack for it to plug the headphones in,
Oh,
you know?
I didn't even look for that. It probably doesn't have that, but because I looked this one up on eBay and they're selling for about $30.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. I think I paid $10 for it. Not the greatest profit margin, but I was like, that's pretty sweet.
It's one of your sons like to, ride dirt bikes a lot. There you go.
No, I got video game kids. I don't have adventurous kids in general.
Oh, I have a question for Courtney. Why what? You said why?
No, she did ask why. Probably why you had to drop that dad joke.
No, that would bad. She said that she loves dad jokes.
Oh, well, I stand corrected.
But you're sitting.
Ignore that. It's another dad joke.
Dang! It's like Teflon over there, like Teflon.
I tell you, I'm not giving you much.
Ooh.
All right, Rick, remind our audience and myself about how old you are.
Take a look at your driver's license, and you're probably about right.
Got it.
Same age.
Got it. I thought so. I want to welcome PSEBOLD. I know who you are, Paul. to the
Grape soda
chat.
kids. Why the motorcycle helmet? Why not?
Why not? It's for resale, Courtney.
Mhm.
It's for resale. Hey, Paul, nice to see you in the chat. We're going to take a look
Greetings,
at
Paul.
some more stuff. Okay, so you're old enough to appreciate this, Rick. This is a hint right here.
Okay, all right. That's a nice antenna you got there.
Check this bad boy out. It's so freaking cool. Okay, this is a
portable
TV, AM, FM, radio, UHF,
oh
VHF.
My gosh. Oh,
100% works.
Black and white? Color.
Ooh, I think it's color. Yeah, it's color. It's color. I was trying to remember.
Look at the fancy lab with the color AM, FM, radio, TV.
How
much does that weigh?
Oh, about 600 pounds.
Because let's put this into perspective in nowadays here. Hold that up. Same thing.
It's us on it. We've been inceptionalized.
Same. More things here. Less weight.
Way heavier. Yeah, but yours doesn't have this bulky, inconvenient antenna. Does it?
Right. Better.
This thing is way better.
Oh,
I got to be honest with you, though.
Beautiful.
When we fired this bad boy up down at the Goodwill, because I was deciding whether or not I was going to buy it. The sound that it gets out of this is wonderful. It sounds so good.
Well, yeah, you got speakers like probably about that big.
I was like, wow, that sounds great. It's got a headphone jack on the side. You could take this to the beach and get maybe 12 feet before your arm got really tired.
Yeah. Get no signal whatsoever.
No.
Hey, son, go up to the hill with this antenna.
The antenna is like literally 2 feet long.
and think about it nowadays with the signals nowadays. That antenna is going to pick up nothing.
I have picked up some stuff with it. I did test it. I did pick up a little bit here. But yeah, these apparently are selling for around $60 on eBay.
Really?
Yep. And
nostalgia factor,
I guess. Yep,
yeah, because I'm kind of thinking that what can that provide you that you can't get with
I think
cheap little Echo or something. You know?
I think there are like kind of what's the word, like retro technology collectors out there who just like to tinker. I think that's what it is.
Back when I was growing up, my parents, they wouldn't let me have a TV in my room. But somehow or another, I was able to convince them that this old, tiny little handheld black and white that was like that, I was able to let them have that in my room, which I then plugged into a stereo, which I had speakers all surrounding my room.
Baller.
So that little thing, turned that on, and I was listening to this makeshift surround sound with wires and random speakers just plugged in.
I love it.
It was fantastic.
My first TV in my room was a little black and white too. I had like a little 13-inch black and white my dad gave me, and I used to run home from school to watch the G.I. Joe cartoon when it was new. That's how old I am. That's how old you are.
That's all I'm. Yep.
It's pretty cool, and I want to welcome Genome to the chat. Genome says it looks like an old oscilloscope. Well, he called it an O-scope because he's using the street slang. Welcome, Genome. Let's see what else I got. Oh, you like this? Same place, same time I bought the Xbox 360.
Chola!
What up, Chola? Nintendo Wii.
Wii! Got that thing plugged.
Totally complete.
Got that thing plugged in upstairs.
Came with Wii Sports, of course.
Love that game.
$5. Tested works. I like the Wii.
I like the Wii Resort. The Wii Resort is the one that I like.
That is good. Now I'm trying to wonder, because I've had a Wii for a while. Wonder what my favorite game. What's your favorite game you played on the Wii?
I probably am just sticking with the that Wii Resort because you can do so many little things in there. It's very competitive and inclusive for a lot of other people in there. So we just played bowling or what have you on there. And it's just kind of fun and enjoyable. I was also a big fan of a lot of the Mario Party games, and so I like Mario Party.
Yeah,
as well.
My family likes the Mario Party games as well. I'm trying to think. Like, I remember playing they had House of the Dead 2 and 3 on the same disc, which was fun. I like a good shooter, and it's always fun to do shooters with the Wii because the remotes are so natural for that. But you have to give some thought. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. I'm a Zelda guy all the way.
Yes.
So that would be my favorite. Well, we're down to 2 boxes. One of them has a crap ton of DVDs in it, so get ready for that portion of the show. But we'll do our last big item. Again, this was a Goodwill warehouse sale score.
Speaking of Monopoly Gamer Battle for the highest score. I have never played that version of Monopoly.
It's slightly different from the regular version. And I was surprised because most of the time you buy board games and stuff at Goodwill's yard sales, a lot of times they're missing pieces.
Yeah.
This one actually had bonus pieces because apparently you could buy this game and then they sold expansion packs with more characters because in this version of Monopoly, characters have special abilities. And I thought that was kind of cool. And someone had bought a couple of the special abilities extra characters. So there's actually more than meets the eye.
Very nice.
In that one.
What's been your favorite Monopoly version you've ever played?
James Bond.
Well, that was easy. I will, first of all, Pat, very nice. Ain't no party like a Mario Party because Mario Party can't stop.
Put it on the board.
I was going to actually say the Lord of the Rings one, just because it introduced a piece into the game, which I loved. They had the one ring, and the idea was that you started off on the first space, and every time you roll a double, it moves to the next space. If you land on the space and it hasn't been bought, then the property costs less. If you land on the space and it's been bought, then the property costs double.
Oh, okay.
When the ring makes it all the way around the board, the game's done.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
Which
twist.
I was like, I love that. I love that
twist.
Piece right there. It's like, it puts a time limit on the game.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes, that is my biggest complaint with Monopoly is it takes forever. Oh, right. I think we're to the DVDs box. So strap yourself in.
Yeah.
Let's just see what we got. I'll tell you what. I know it's a lot of kids' DVDs.
oh, Genome's throwing it down right now. In the James Bond version of Monopoly, Daniel Craig is represented by the Yorkshire Terrier.
I think he might be right on that, by the way.
All right. Let's do this. Let's play this little game.
Here's a Skylander that was in that box.
Nice. Okay, who would be represented by Sean Connery?
That little Bentley car.
That works well.
I would take a little race car thing. Yeah.
Roger Moore.
Top hat. Unless you're saving that for Odd Job.
No, I think that's good. Wow. Timothy Dalton.
Probably Battleship. The Battleship.
Because he's the angry and violent one?
Because the Battleship was badass. And Timothy
all right. Okay, all right. Pierce Brosnan.
He could be the thimble.
All right.
No reason.
Just no reason. But you also got George Lazenby. What are you going to do with George Lazenby?
If I could remember one more piece from an original Monopoly, I'd think of something clever, but I'm out. I am out.
The top hat, Regal. Yeah.
Regal. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Timothy Dalton is the thimble. He sewed many of the bonds together to form his.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I like that.
Whether you agree with it or not, I like that explanation. That's a very good explanation.
I'm on the fence on that.
It's a very good explanation whether you agree with it or not.
Ooh.
Roger Moore is the iron he flattened the competition.
We got ourselves a Roger Moore fan in the chat. I got no beef with Roger. I love Roger. But Timothy is going to be my guy. Oh, man, we got some fun stuff to look at here.
All right.
Oh my
do
goodness!
this.
It's like the stack is ever growing.
Nice.
All right, we got a VHS cassette. It's Lion King's 2, Simba's Pride.
I think I might have that same clamshell right over there.
Ah, I'm just now going through this box, so we're discovering this together. By the way, I knew there's a lot of kids movies. Basically, I said how much for the whole box because he had them at like $2 or $3 a pop. He's like, you can have the whole box for $25, and it was the same guy I bought the motorcycle helmet from. And I was like, what do you want for the helmet? He was like 15. I was like 40 altogether. I said, I'll give you 30. And he was like, give me 38. We played the game. I think I paid 35 for everything, the helmet and all those things.
I think you're going to come out ahead.
I probably will. I've never seen Drumline, even though it came out in the movies when I was working at the theater, moonlighting there.
How is that?
I haven't seen it. Couldn't tell you. But it came out while I was moonlighting at the theater. I just remember it had a really cool soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm more familiar with the soundtrack. I remember the poster. It's completely slipped by me. So
I forgot that it has Orlando Jones in it. I always like him. He amuses me to hear it. I love him.
Looks like we got some 6s from people who have seen it. So
okay, yeah. I liked Orlando Jones. What was that movie he did? That sci-fi movie.
Oh,
it was so funny. Ah, crap! It's gonna be crazy. It'll come to me. Had the dude from X-Files. Played the lead. Help me out. You'll find it.
I'm going to find it.
While you're looking, another movie I haven't seen, The Croods, and that sort of that everything that was animated. You take your kids to see it.
Yeah,
I
never saw that one either. I never had the interest in seeing it. I saw some of the things where I was like,
it's just kind of standard fare kids movie, I'd say. We got Carp Diem who says it's okay. It's like a 3 out of 10. Lloyd says it gives it a 5. If Lloyd gives it a 5, that means the average person would give it a 9. So that's pretty good.
You are talking about
Evolution. It's called Evolution. That's the one. I love that.
I was going to say, you aren't talking about Time Machine, are you?
I've actually seen this one, and it amuses me, and I'm not going to lie, I laugh when I watch it. So it came out, I see the expression on your face, and it came out in that era where it was very popular to hate everything that Sandler did, but I got to admit,
speaking of Sandler, the other night I sat down and I watched Uncut Gems.
I hear good things.
It's good, but the final 5 minutes, I've been sitting on the couch watching it. It was like 1:00 in the morning. The final 5 minutes started going, and I stood up because I said, there is no way this movie is not going to end in such a way that I'm going to be upset or angry or just, I know that this is going to be a stressful last 5 minutes of this movie. And I was right.
Somebody I saw on the interwebs use the word intense. It says very intense.
Yeah. Like I said, the last 5 minutes of the movie, I got up, I'm going, there's no way this is going to end well.
Oh, okay. I got to see this thing. And people said good things.
I see it.
This makes me very happy. It's Wayne's World 1 and 2.
Excellent.
I
Party time.
I think I have either one of these on my Plex server, so I'm about to. I'm very happy about this. Also, I'm one of the world's biggest Christopher Walken fans. He's in part 2. This makes me very happy.
It's right there. Joe November it there a bit.
Sandler is to comedy what Daniel Craig is to dunking the basketball. All right. Let's see. I got the live action Cinderella. I'm not going to hide my feelings from you guys on this live stream. I have zero interest in watching live action Disney remakes. I just don't understand the appeal when you've got the classics there.
I still am. I think the only one I've got interest in is the Mulan one because I've heard kind of the direction they're going with it, and I want to see that one because I think there's more that they could do with the story. But yeah, you're right. I'm like, Lion King. How are you going to really do the Lion King without it being live action?
I saw that one, and it was still like I was like, I prefer the original. I don't know. I probably reach old man stage where I just want the original. I just can't get into the whole live action Disney thing.
I can see that. But like I said, I'm interested in the Mulan one, but Yeah, I'm with you on it too.
Mulan could be fun, with a sort of a Michelle Yeoh style. Like the action could be really, really good.
Yeah,
that would be fun. Pat Sampson says live action Aladdin was great, and to that I say, I don't believe you. I haven't seen it, so I'm speaking totally out of my behind here, people. So pay me no mind.
Genome has got it right here.
Okay. Okay, I'll put it up. Disney live action remakes have an official definition. There's money to be had from people. I guess.
There's money lying on the floor. How are you going to pick it up? Yep.
So anyway, how about the Home Alone DVD triple pack?
Woo!
So
recently, go ahead.
So I mean, you get Home Alone.
Yeah, the original Christmas Home Alone.
Classic.
I'm gonna say,
then
9.
The sequel, 2 is like, and then like 3 came out when I was working theater in college, and I don't think anybody came to see it, and I've never seen it.
I've never, and I'm gonna hold off completely of saying anything about 2, but but yeah. I
just figured out why. I got it. Yeah. Okay.
No. The first one though, recently rewatched that with my family, and it is an amazing movie. I kind of went into it with like, I'm gonna watch Macaulay Culkin and Home Alone, and I'm like, it's good. It's really good. I enjoyed it. My family enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely.
I liked it. There's a Movies That Made Us documentary on Netflix. I
saw that.
It's quite good. I got some Curious George cartoons. I don't know.
Those are good.
Are they?
Those are good. When my daughter was younger, I enjoyed watching them. The voice is done by I just blanked on it. Look, his name's on there, I'm sure.
The voice?
The narrator is
I'm gonna let you down.
That's gonna bother me here. It's narrator.
I'll let you do your thing.
No, that is a fun show.
I'm sorry, I just got an eye full of what was next.
Oh dear.
And it's like the perfect storm.
Narrated by William H. Macy. There we go.
Oh, okay. William H. Macy.
Yeah, he did the narration on the first season. No, I like those. Those were fun to watch. They usually had just a little bit of a science bent in them where they would talk about things, you could learn some things, and it wasn't dumbed down. So like, the kids were enjoying it, but the parents also enjoyed it. So.
No, I like it when they do stuff like that. That's cool. So here's why I was laughing. I'll keep a lot of my personal opinions to myself.
Okay.
But I have a bootleg illegal copy of the Ghostbusters from just a few years ago. It's a bootleg, totally illegally burnt copy of Ghostbusters from, what was that, 2016?
Yeah. Okay. So there you go.
There you go.
That's in the non-selling pile.
So that's going into the garbage. Please do not think that it's a reflection on what I think about this film, but I don't do bootlegs. I will say, all right, this is my stream and I will reveal some of my honesty here.
Sure.
I was very excited when I heard this was coming out. I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. Saw the trailer, got a little worried, but I was like, trailers are trailers. I'll give it a shot. I'm not as harsh on it as some of my other staunch Ghostbusters friends. A lot of people in the Ghostbusters community flat out hate this movie. I don't flat out hate it, but I don't know. Indiana Jones 4, I kind of feel the same way. Like, I don't hate it, but it could have been better.
All right. But that one, no, I have not seen it yet.
Would you like me to send you a bootleg copy of it?
Yeah, sure, why not? No, he's not going to send it. I'm not going to
send that bootleg copy.
No. Quit listening, FBI.
A bootleg copy of it. Like, someone took the time to bootleg this movie. You got to give up.
And they went all out on that too.
The cover looks nice.
Cover's nice, yeah.
Anyway.
I mean that's what you do back in early 2000s.
Yeah, exactly.
Nowadays,
I got to shout out to Genome because he's like, I never bought any bootleg movies in the desert, which we all know is bullcrap. Every one of us that got deployed to Iraq bought movies in the desert. Did you go to Iraq?
No.
Rick?
No.
Yeah, if you did, you would be a bootlegger like the rest of us. It's the only way we could watch stuff, people. Don't judge
I know I've got bootlegs in my collection because way back in the day, especially like bootleg copy of a European cut of Highlander. Oh, I bought that.
Well, yeah.
I've been to my fair share of comic book conventions.
Okay, here's a fun one. I just watched this recently, and it was a fun little diversion. I saw the Meg. I was charmed by it.
Really?
I was like, it's stupid, but like in the most fun way. I like stupid, fun monster movies, and I think this falls in there.
All right.
Don't judge me.
I'm not. No.
Oh, here's a classic, and it's not even a bootleg. It's the Jungle Book.
Hang on a sec. Chola says you're going to play it and find out that it isn't even Ghostbusters.
You're probably right.
It's let's hear. Man, no, I'm not going to say that. It's going to be a triple X movie is what it's going to be. A bad triple X movie.
It's Grope Busters.
There you go. That's the joke. That's the joke. That's the joke. I was reaching
relatively safe, but we still know what's happening. All right. So now let's transition from talking about those kind of things to child movies.
Watched that the other day with my family. That was an enjoyable rewatch.
Wow,
It's a Jungle Book. I mean, it's one of those things where you rewatch it and you're like, how much do I remember from being a kid? Wow, it's good. Good.
I got the Star, A Tale of Faith and Friendship. I'm guessing this is something you buy at the Christian bookstore because I don't know that mainstream.
Nope, never.
Hey, how can you go wrong with faith and friendship? I have faith in our friendship, Rick.
I'm sorry, is the screen frozen?
Here's one that you're going to like. Grace stirs up success from the American Girl line. I'm guessing your daughter never got into the American Girl line.
She has an American Girl doll. We just cleaned out our art cabinet. There's an American Girl art project that we've got up in there. So I am very familiar with it.
Oh, you are familiar with it.
I am familiar with it, but you do not need to send that to me. That would be fine.
Sticking with the bootleg.
I will take Grope Busters over that.
Okay, Grope Busters, all yours. How about we get fit on our new Wii? We're using Nickelodeon Fit for Kids right there.
Nice. Hey, perfect. Just put that right there with the Wii.
Put it with the Wii, right?
Bam.
Now you can get your fitness on with Diego and Dora.
That adds a quarter onto that sale right there, buddy.
How much more can I get if I include Monster Jam Path of Destruction Monster Truck game?
50 cents more. 50 cents more. There
Boom.
You go. Bam.
How about
we're making money?
Throw in the Lorax.
Wow, Danny DeVito doing a Susian voice. I
saw the Lorax.
I saw it too. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more like this. I'm going to say more of a 6.
I think you and I are seeing eye to eye on the Lorax.
I like it, but
yeah. How about some Blades of Glory?
I need to sit down and watch that movie. I need to.
This copy belonged to Hurley. Hurley wrote his or her name right on there.
Was that before or after he got stuck in Lost?
I didn't watch Lost, so that joke was wasted. Sorry, I let you down again. Have you seen? Yeah, it is. Have you seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yes,
I kind of like that movie. It was kind of fun.
I like that.
It's a cute movie.
Mr. T. Is that Mr. T in there?
That's
the security guard?
I think it is Mr. T as the security guard.
T. Yeah.
I pity the fool who doesn't like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
The second one's not as good.
I didn't know there was a sequel.
Oh, yeah, sequel. Not as good, but still enjoyable.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, Road Chip. Yeah. All right. Courtney gave something a 100. Was that Alvin the Chipmunks or Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Probably Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, I would say.
Probably. There's a classic, another Disney classic for you. Little Fox and the Hound.
Little
Fox and the Hound. Oh, he likes Fox and the Hound.
My favorite Disney movie right there. My favorite Disney movie.
Oh,
and one.
Really?
And one
Oh,
I need
okay.
these for.
Okay,
tell you.
I haven't watched this in forever, so I need
Gets me right there in the heart
Right in the
every
heart.
time. Every time. But
I
no,
got
I
you.
love that movie. Love it.
Going back to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Chola has done the research, and Mr. T was in the first one, Terry Crews in the second.
There you go.
How about what is this? Dale Earnhardt, number 3. I know almost nothing about. Is this a? I gotta see. Is this a documentary or a film? I don't know. I think this is a film. It's an ESPN original movie. I don't know a lot about NASCAR. I know it's probably illegal for me to live in Alabama this long and not know a lot about NASCAR. But
yeah, they may take away your driver's license.
I may. They're probably coming for me right now. So I don't know much about it. I think Lloyd gave it a 9 or a 10. It could be an ESPN movie. It's got to be decent. If you're into the sport, I could see where you'd really like it. I'll give anything a shot, though. I'll check it out and see if I like it. I'm not poo-pooing the NASCAR. I've heard that going to NASCAR Live is really quite entertaining, though.
Yeah, I would not doubt that. Earlier today, I was watching the American Top Gear just in the background while I was doing some editing. I like that's kind of my area of enjoyment for car stuff.
Like the stock cars.
I like fast cars and stuff like that. But I know my brother-in-law about 10 years or so ago, we went to Disney World and he did the driving experience where you get into NASCAR and go around. He said it was the most terrifying experience of his entire life.
I've heard this.
And so, all hats off to them for doing that. I mean, it is a thing. It's just, as far as watching it, I've never quite gotten into it. I can respect what they do. It's not me.
I think I feel the same way.
Oh, and Courtney says that movie is about the life of Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Fair enough. I never saw Rookie of the Year. I know of it, but I've never seen it.
It's
got Daniel Stern.
It's
Gary
somewhere in that range. I'd say 6 to 7 range.
Bill Conti did the music, and I like Bill Conti. He did the music for Rocky and For Your Eyes Only. I think every kid's movie needs a good dose of Gary Busey. Let's move on.
Growth Busters, you say?
Growth Busters. Let's move on. Happy Feet. It's a movie about penguins.
Yep.
And
giving it an 8. I'll go 7. I'll go 7.
I haven't seen it. I'm kind of excited about this though because I like Ferdinand the Bull when I was a kid, and I haven't seen the Ferdinand movie though, so I don't know if I should be excited or not.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one. That one passed me by.
Ferdinand. Well, remember I was in Europe in the 80s, and Ferdinand was more popular in Europe. So that's probably I'm kind of an oddball. Here's an unopened copy of Harry and the Hendersons, which is a movie I've actually never seen.
Really?
I know. Maybe I need to be on an episode of Monday Movie Muckabouts. What would you give it?
Boy, it's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Okay, not so much on Harry. Let's see. Getting the stack down. Oh, I got another bootleg.
Ooh.
It's the bootleg for Fist Fight, which I've seen and I have enjoyed. This movie is very funny.
All right.
But bootleg, no sir.
No,
I don't do bootleg.
No bootlegs.
No bootlegs.
No.
Oh, there's a classic. Finding
Nemo.
Come on. Finding Nemo.
Come on.
Everybody loves Finding Nemo.
Clownfish me.
Oh, the drink just came in through the magic door.
God, I need
My wife just brought me a drink.
I wonder if I can.
I got dinner.
Wonder if I can get the drink.
I got dinner through the magic door. I'll tell you guys what it is. It'll be part of the show. Let's see. Looks like I got some green beans and ribs and some sliced potatoes.
Man, I wonder if I snap my fingers, how much my wife would hit me.
My wife just got back from my in-laws' house, and my mother-in-law always sends a plate of food home for me. So that's a sweet setup I got there.
Not too bad.
Thanks, Anna, if you're watching. No cup for my drink. Thank you. All right.
Oh, you're going to play that game?
What I do. She just probably a cup of my drink. Racing Stripes, about a racing zebra.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I mean, either. I'm going to check it out, though. Pitch Perfect. I've never seen any of these, but my wife says they're actually pretty decent.
All right.
Because I was like, they kind of like, I don't know. I felt like they were teen girl kind of movies.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I thought that about the movie Mean Girls too. Then I watched Mean Girls, and I was like, this is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Tina Fey. I mean, come on.
I was like, that movie owns me, man. I just died laughing. I've heard good things about this one too. Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman.
I have too.
People say it's quite good.
Yeah, that's another one that's missed me by. I need to pick that one up at some point.
Haven't seen. Oh, I hear the disc. I don't like it when the disc is sliding around, and I got to make sure it's well set. Greatest Showman. All right, Greek.
Lloyd doesn't like it. Lloyd doesn't like.
He gave it an 8.
Oh no, he gave it an 8. I saw the 3. Okay, good.
Probably for Pitch Perfect. Wasn't up his alley, and that's fine. I don't know anything about Greek, but this is Greek Chapter 2. I don't know.
No.
I got nothing on that. I think what I've learned is this family had a little girl, and then she grew up into these things. I like to tell the story of the yard sale.
Yeah.
For some reason, just randomly, season 3 of Will and Grace. No other seasons, just 3.
I enjoyed watching the show from time to time. I was not a huge fan, but I enjoyed every now and again watching an episode.
I don't think I ever watched it. I remember it being wildly popular, and I don't got nothing against it. I just never seen it.
Yeah. Somebody needs season 3. There you go.
Anybody need season 3 of Will and Grace? Lloyd gives it a 7.
All right.
Okay. Now this I did watch. I have season 9 of Ghost Hunters. I used to watch the heck out of Ghost Hunters. I watched it so much. I love that kind of stuff.
I during this entire situation we got here with the being at home and everything, we've done a lot of cleaning around the house, and I cleaned out one of our closets, pulled out something that apparently I moved into this house because it was when I was living at the other house. I did this. I was part of a bit of a ghost hunting crew for a while.
Oh, you and I have something in common. Then I have ghost hunted myself.
And let me tell you, I was brought on because I was the skeptic. I'm like,
okay.
Hit me with it. I'm willing to have an open mind, but you got to show me what's going on.
I lean more towards skepticism as well, though I love the shows.
Oh, I love the shows too. And I love the entire aspect of what we were trying to do there. We went to this one place though, and we found it was this big 3-story old building that they apparently had some hauntings going on. I went up into one of the upper rooms, and they had some Halloween decorations, including this crystal ball with this head in it. So I took this, set it up in like this corner of the room, right outside of where the camera was facing. And then me and the other guy, we kind of talked about it. I was like, yeah, came back down. Like, hey, Steve, can you go up there and check it out? There's something weird in that room. We heard these weird noises. And he goes in there. We were watching on the camera. He opens up the door. He jumped. Oh, it was so awesome. We're like, yes!
That is
Score
excellent.
for the night.
Yeah, about 8-9 years ago, we started a local ghost hunting team, did about 6 or 7 hunts, and quite fun. We did more debunking than proving. I only saw one I did see a flashlight turn itself on, I was like, okay, and it was even creepier because we had a lady on our team who claimed to be a medium. Do you believe? Do you not believe? I don't know. She got very agitated. She's like, something's going on. This flashlight we had laying over on this table turned on. And I was like, that is weird. Couldn't explain it.
That same place, there was only one thing, and we weren't able to capture it on camera, but apparently there's this coffee maker that it would turn on and there would be water on the floor. So they would always put a bucket there and it would just turn on at night.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of creepy, nope, never mind. It's Curious George again. Hey, another Curious George. Classic, the original.
Oh yeah.
The original.
The original. Yeah.
It's the original.
Tim Curry.
You got that right.
Curry.
Carol
Burnett. Telly's. No. Who was Albert Finney?
Albert Finney is Daddy
Wow.
Warbucks. We are almost there. Oh, look, another live action Disney. It's Beauty and the Beast,
Indeed.
as if I needed to see it in live action. I still don't get it, but I don't know. I'm a salty old man. I'm willing to accept
with
that.
you on that too.
The Incredibles. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah.
Come on. It's
The remake of the
freaking Incredibles.
Fantastic Four. It's a Fantastic Four movie that works.
I remember thinking the music in it sounded very much like James Bond music, and because they did use actual James Bond music in the trailer. I remember that, and I'm wondering if John Barry did music for this, or he might have passed away by that time it came out. I can't remember. I have to look into it. Anyway, we've got some classic Nickelodeon Peter Rabbit. I mean, it's Peter Rabbit.
It's Peter Rabbit. Okay.
Peter Rabbit. Speaking of random seasons, look how young he looks. Look how young Doogie Howser, MD, looks on this
All right.
cover.
Here you go. Yeah, you guys ain't gonna see it now, but in high school, my nickname was Doogie because apparently I looked like that.
That's your boy right there.
There's my boy. There's my boy. Doogie Howser, MD. I watched the heck out of that show back in the day.
Man, Neil Patrick Harris, man, has stayed relevant like his entire life. I don't know how he did that.
He's got talent. He's has talent.
Funny guy. He's a funny guy.
And he broke through that child actor curse.
He did.
He did it well and with style.
Yeah. DVD's falling out. Oh, I see. Someone overstuffed this DVD case here. It's got a copy of Handy Manny falling out of it, but I got no case for it. But what's actually in there is Paw Patrol, which my little 5-year-old loves Paw Patrol. So.
I'm sorry, go back. Handy what?
Handy Manny. You know Handy Manny?
No.
He's from Disney. He's always fixing stuff.
Okay.
Trust me, my 14-year-old used to watch Handy Manny when he was a kid.
Okay.
I know what it sounds like. Okay, I get it.
Growbusters.
Growbusters. Unopened copy of Hotel Transylvania, which I took my son to the theater to see.
All right. Not bad.
Fun little movie. Guitar Hero 3 just randomly dropped in there on PlayStation 2.
Throw it in with the Wii stuff.
Yeah.
Formerly Redline.
I saw it. I was going to let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Scroll up.
Let's see. Fever Pitch with Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore, which I've actually seen. It's kind of a cute movie.
All right.
It's a cute movie. And last but probably least is Turbo Jam. 5 workouts. Let's get fit, Rick, me and you. Let's get fit.
Need to. Yes, we do.
Let's get fit. Well, that is the end of the box, man. Like I said, a lot of kids' movies.
Oh, here we go. Cholo. John Barry was first choice, but he didn't want to duplicate previous soundtracks.
Chola's like on it, man, with the background research. I love it.
Nice.
I like how Lloyd came at the end and gave Turbo Jam a 6. I like that. He's like fitness.
There we go. Let's get physical.
Let's get bootlegs sent to Rick. Rick, these are your bootlegs.
Oh, I'm getting a boot leg.
That is about it for this week's scores. That's all the stuff I brought back here. I hope you guys enjoy that. What's your favorite thing from today? Just if you need a recap, I got a Wii, a 360, G.I. Joe 12-inch.
You know what? I do not own an Xbox, so the Xbox is the thing that I would throw my mythical yard sale money against.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of like the 42-pound TV radio.
Hey, you know what? Let's combine some things. Let's go ahead and combine some things. Take that and your physical DVD.
Yeah. Yes.
There you go.
Just
put that on.
Like lifting it.
Do that while wearing the roller skates. There you go, man.
There you go. I've got a whole plan. I forgot about the skates. They're right there. And put the motorcycle helmet on for safety.
There you are.
Incredibles music was composed by Michael Giacchino. That's probably how it's pronounced. Giacchino. Formerly Rod Line comes in. So you sell all these on eBay stuff. Yes, I do.
That is called a setup right there. That is called he's doing the bump.
Doing the
and
bump.
You can come in with the spike of Jarrod. Where can we find your stuff?
Well, I'm not sure. That is my eBay handle. So you will see most of the stuff appear there eventually, one form or another. But that is it. If you had a favorite item, let us know in the chat as we do our wrap up here today. Where should I put this? Right there. Okay. So, Rick,
Yes.
when are we going yard sailing next, man?
Oh, that is a very good question.
Courtney wants
well,
the skates.
I don't know. Maybe this weekend we'll see what it looks like.
All right. All right.
Multnomah County and Clackamas County are really starting to open back up, so maybe we're going to see some yard sales opened up in the near future.
Yeah, they're starting to open back up here. Saturday, I hit about 5 yard sales, which normally at this time of year there'd be about 24, but slowly coming back. Yeah. I do most of my best damage, I think, at the Goodwill warehouse sale that's every Thursday morning. I'm always happy.
I was talking with a few people, and everybody's been home doing a lot of cleaning up around the house, and so a lot of people have got a lot of stuff for Goodwill, and I've heard stories that Goodwills are saying we have too much stuff coming in right now.
Yes,
so
that's a prime time to strike. Lloyd likes movie 3, which I don't remember what that was, but I don't know what size the skates are, Courtney. I have to look into that. Courtney does ask, do I wear a mask? I bring a mask with me when I yard sale. Most of them are out in people's driveways, so it's pretty breezy and there's not people near you. But I do bring the mask because there's been a few that are indoor yard sales, like an estate sale. And I pop it on when I go inside. And if you're talking about the Goodwill, yep, I wear it when I go to the Goodwills as well. There's a lot of secondhand stuff in there. You don't know how clean it is. So I do take safety precautions, especially at the Goodwills. If it's an outside yard sale, I'm not normally worried about it unless it starts to get really crowded for some reason. Oh, Lloyd said he likes that Dale Earnhardt movie. No, I'm gonna have to give that a watch. Rodline says there's a huge line. If I could, at the Goodwill drop stuff off, like you were saying. Yeah, everybody's cleaning out. Also ask, is a yard sale the same thing as a garage sale? Absolutely. Yeah. You don't have
it's just what they want to sell. I mean, some people, they really want to get that building off of their property. Some people, they want to redo their entire yard sale.
Yard sale to garage sale is exactly the same thing. Then you have estate sales, which are very, very similar, but that's usually when you go in a house. Usually someone has passed away, or that's generally why people have estate sales. And you go in the house and just basically everything you see is for sale.
The table that we have upstairs now, lady down the road, she passed away, older lady, and went into her house afterwards, and we're like, this feels a little creepy. Oh, that table looks nice.
Yeah.
And we got a very nice pull-out table. It goes actually in the size of a sideboard table and goes out into a 10-person can sit on this table.
All right.
All the chairs.
That's where I'll be having dinner when I get to Oregon.
Got that for $150 or something like that. I mean, it was nice deal.
Nice. I just invited myself to your house for dinner.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Always welcome. Always welcome, sir.
Oh, I appreciate that. Courtney's checking on my mask usage because she wants me to be safe. Thank you.
And everybody should be safe out there.
Absolutely. If you decide to go on the yard sale hunt and you want to join Rick and I on an upcoming episode, you don't mind getting in front of a camera, let us know. We'd be willing to bring you in and take a look at what you got and have some fun with this. Rodline says we call them garage sales, but I've heard of yard sales, and he's from Illinois. So yeah, I think you're right. I think up north when I lived in Indiana, it was more called garage sales, and down south they're just yard sales. It's the same thing. It's just
I hear it really interchangeably.
Interchangeable,
so
yeah.
The only difference is the estate sale. The estate sale is we're selling everything in the house because of reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's yard sales, garage sales. I think it's just personal preference, more or less.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Lloyd's looking out for my health and give him lots. He's telling when I come for dinner to give me lots of salad.
You come here. It's probably going to be Korean. My wife likes to cook Korean for people.
Good. Well, when you make your big trip to Alabama, which I know you're going to be doing any day now, I've got Puerto Rican food for you. That's what my wife cooks.
I am down with that. Last year I went to Puerto Rico. I went there for a couple days with my friend. I was like, I don't want any of the white boy food. I want.
You got to get the immersive food whenever you travel. Listen to me now, people.
What is the one thing?
Get the local food.
What is the one thing that they do all the cooking in that coconut, or there's kind of like a coconut thing that they put in. They've got like all the rice and everything inside it. What is that called?
Oh, the dish itself that comes out in kind of like a perfectly shaped pound. That's called mofongo.
Yeah, mofongo.
Yes, good. It's good.
First place I went to, they said mofongo. You want the mofongo? Like, I will take mofongo.
Classic Puerto Rican food.
Mm.
Listen to us now, people. When you travel somewhere, even if it's in the States, if you go to Texas, don't go to some chain you can eat it back home. Eat someplace uniquely Texas, small business owned. Support those people. When you go to Puerto Rico, don't go to the Taco Bell unless you're doing it out of pure humor value. Go to get the local food. Man, all right.
I will say when I went to Ohio, I was like, I'm going to check out a White Castle, and I'm going to check out the Skyline Chili.
Oh, sure. I mean, those are need to do's. I get that, absolutely.
Yeah. But beyond that, you don't need to go to a McDonald's unless you're doing like a big road trip kind of thing. You just in and out kind of thing. That's fine.
Exactly.
But skip that stuff. Yeah, go for the local things. Talk to the people. Find out what's good. Yeah.
Yes, I tell you, whenever I traveled for business, whenever I check in the hotel, I just ask whoever's working the front desk, hey, where do you go around here?
Yeah.
When my wife and I went to Costa Rica, we got a taxi driver. We hired him basically for the day because you can do that. And when it came around lunchtime, he's like, where are you guys going to go for lunch? And I was like, where would you go for lunch? He's like, oh, you don't want to go where I would go. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And he drove us to this lady's house who had turned her garage into a buffet style restaurant, all locally cooked, all locally grown. I stuffed myself with some of the most delicious and exotic foods I ever had. It was delicious. And I went to pay and I was like, okay, yeah, I got you covered, taxi driver, man. And so I said, I pay for me, my wife, and the taxi driver. And the lady was like, $8. And I was like, here's a 20.
20. Yeah.
Here's a 20. Worth every penny.
Yeah. Tip well. Ask the locals. Once again, went to Puerto Rico. I had taken taken an Uber over crosstown to the downtown area. I'm totally blanking on the name of it. The main town there in the north, and got into the old downtown area and talked to the driver. I was like, where should we go? And he goes, oh, here's some places. And so I wrote down 3 places. And later that day, I met with my friends. We went out to a bar having some beers, and we're like, okay, we love this bar. It's like 30 taps, all local beers. We're going to get through each one of the taps with a taster. But we're like, we need to take a break. We need to go get something to eat. So we asked the waitress, like, well, we're going to come back, but where should we go? And she goes, well, how about this place? It's not too far. I was like, that's the top of this list. Went there, plastic tables, plastic tabletops. They just have like, it looked like a buffet back in the back. And we're like, get there and like, they give us a menu and we're like, right, no, don't speak Spanish. No, can't read Spanish. Like, look, what's good here? Guy goes, hold on. Comes out, a couple of sampler plates of different foods. And we're like, we'll take this with rice and beans. Dear God, it was the best meal. I mean, we're just like, this is wonderful. I mean, just absolute hole in the wall. Wouldn't know it from anywhere.
Hole in the wall to have the best
locals.
food.
Ask the locals. Ask the locals.
Stay tuned for the next episode that we're going to start a new show on this network called Rick and Jarrod Travel. It'll be like the Travel Channel. We're just going to travel places and eat places. Courtney says she's hoping to get to a powwow soon. I bet that's pretty good. The Native American powwows.
We need a sponsor for that. We need Travel Channel to pick us up.
Yeah, Travel Channel, pick us up. We're going to go around, eat at these hole in the wall. I swear hole in the walls have the best food. But anyway, we have run far afield. We have appreciated everybody who stopped by and checked out all the yard sale treasures today. Courtney wants my skates. I'm still not sure what size they are. And Rick definitely wants my bootleg copy of Ghostbusters. Anyway, guys, it's been a blast, and I want to thank Rick for being here. Rick, where can people find you on them internets?
Well, you can find me and my disco skating partner, Jeff, at Jeff Represents. Almost got the spit take. But you can find Jeff and I doing our show called Unpacking the Power of Power Pack, and we do that every other week where we talk about the most underrated comic from the 80s. I just put out a new episode today where my daughter is our guest, but we get on the author of the book that we're talking about, when Miss Juliana Jones, to help us talk about the book, who happens to be the daughter of Louise Simonson. So that was an amazing discussion that we had with her. She grew up surrounded by Louise Simonson, Walt Simonson. She gave us a story that she learned firsthand from Jim Shooter. It's like, Oh man, she grew up around legends, and it was just
Awesome.
enjoyable to talk to her. So check out our show. Also, apparently, there may be a new show that I've got coming out soon. Can I
What
say something?
What network would that be on?
That would be on the Longbox Crusade network. Ha ha ha. And it's going to be called something along the order of a Monday Movie Muckabouts. The Longbox Crusade. Sorry, Longbox Crusade. I'm completely riffing at the moment here.
Oh,
and I need something to drink.
I'm just playing along.
I know I need something to drink. So the Longbox Crusade, a Jeff and Rick presents Monday Movie Muckabouts, where I will be talking to people about movies they have not seen, and we will let them watch it, and we will talk about the movie again after they have seen it. So it should be kind of fun. So
yes.
I have the first episode and a half done.
The only reason the other half isn't done is because I haven't done my job. I'm supposed to be watching a movie. I got to get to. I'm excited to get to it, though. I will do that soon. So look for that in the Longbox Crusade. Look for me and on my myriad of shows on the Longbox Crusade, and check me out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's all at Yard Sale Artist. Right down there. Come by, say hello. Thanks for spending some time looking at some yard sale junk with us, and we'll be back soon with some more. Hopefully, Rick will get some yard sale going in his neck of the woods.
I will do that. Of course,
and
that
then
also
I'm gonna
teach
him the ways of the eBay.
Oh, my wife's gonna love this thing. All right.
Thanks, everybody. We're gonna get out of here.
Bye.
Bye.